morning. So I'm currently in Crete. Now, you guys may or may not know that for 2022 my New Year's resolution was to explore, travel, get out and about and just experience new things as much as possible, especially after last year. And so I have been doing my best to just experience as much as possible since the beginning of the year. But being injured for the last couple of months really put a spanner in the works, because within the UK a lot of the stuff I would usually do is outdoorsy stuff, hiking, going in mountain ranges and that sort of stuff. And I really haven't been able to do that, and I just got to the point where I was like, I need to go and do something. So I basically googled the best places to go snorkeling and with the best beaches in Europe, and Crete just kept coming up. And then a few things happened where I just kept getting Crete mentioned, or I would see things about Crete and I was like, you know what? It's a sign, I'm just going to book it. And so here we are in Crete. Now I actually used to live in Cyprus, and so I'm kind of used to a lot of the Greek culture because I lived in the Greek side of Cyprus, and I have very, very fond memories of that time, like super fond memories of that time. So I'm super excited to be here. It's our first day today. We arrived super late in the evening, and I think today we're just going to explore the local area and then we're going to plan a few things for the rest of the week. I'm here with Josh, so it's just the two of us, and neither of us have been here before. So I think we're going to hire a car, get out and explore a little bit of the island. There is so much to do here, and there's so many things I would love to do, but we're just not going to have the time to do it all while we're here. And I did have the intention this was going to be a slightly relaxing holiday and also a working holiday. So I'm still working while I'm here, editing videos, and working with my clients and all that sort of stuff. I'll be doing a bit of programming in a second. So it's going to be a bit of a working and exploring holiday. The plan for today is just to check out a few of the local beaches, just suss out the area a little bit, sort the car hire out, and maybe plan a few things for the upcoming week. But I'm super excited to be here. It's actually weird because it's hotter in England at the moment than it is here. That is so weird, but it is nearly 30 degrees every day here, so I am not complaining in the slightest. I feel like I totally thrive in this weather. So anyway, without further ado, let's crack on with the day.
Train ride just to see you, ride for hours just to please you. You don't know how much I need you, 'cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone. I did the same just for you. You don't know how much I love you, 'cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone.
Okay, so it is now day 3. I didn't actually really film any clips talking yesterday just because we were out and about all day. We went to a place, well, we picked up the car and then we went to the place called the Richtis Gorge, which was a gorge walk with a waterfall in it, and you can actually swim in the waterfall as well. But the walk to the waterfall was just so beautiful. It was like being in Jurassic Park or a jungle or something like that. It's super well maintained, but they've kept it really dynamic and interesting, and it was just the most beautiful gorge. I had so much fun, and then swimming in the end was such a good reward as well. And then we walked back to the car and we stopped off at a little taverna on the way home, and I had a coffee and a couple of soft drinks with Josh, and then we got recommended a beach to stop at on the way back as well, so we stopped there, and it was about 6 PM at this point, so it was starting to get a little bit quieter and the waves were dying down as well, so we just sat there for a few hours, had a swim, and then headed home, and it was just the most amazing day. So the plan for today is that we're going to head back out again. We're going to a cave, which is quite touristy. That's about an hour away, but the drive looks really pretty to get there as well. And then we are thinking we might either go down south or we might head back over to Einik, which is where we were yesterday, and check out a few more of the beaches, maybe get a stand-up paddleboard or something like that. We will see. But we're sort of freestyling it today. We'll see where the day takes us. But our first stop is definitely the cave, so we're going to go and do that. And then tomorrow we're thinking we might hire a boat and take it up the bay and just see what we can find. There's a little island just off Ilaunda which is called Spinalonga, and you can take a boat past there and check it out. It's a fortress island, so it's fortified, but it was fortified by the Venetians like a long time ago, and it's been used for lots of different things, including being a leper colony for Crete as well. So it'd be cool to check that out and then find a private bay. So lots of exciting things to do, but first stop today is the cave. I'm actually currently sitting in a little cafe at the hotel. The beach is there, which is why you might be able to hear a lot of noise. There's literally no one else here, so I'm doing a little bit of work for the morning. I did a little bit of a workout as well, and then yeah, we're going to head out. So let's go see what we can find. Obviously. We came back 2 days ago, got back super early in the morning. Our flight was delayed on the way home because the heat wave in the UK had disrupted a lot of the flights, and I think Luton had shut and all that sort of stuff. So it was pretty chaotic coming home, and then our flight landed about 4 AM, and then I had to drive about 2 hours to get back home, and needless to say, I was pretty sleepy. So I spent the day just doing life admin, you know, sorting out all the stuff, getting Hugo, getting caught up with a bit of work. I did quite a bit of work while I was there actually, which I was pretty happy about, because that was my intention of the trip. It was really, I can't do much in the UK because of my back. I probably already said this, I can't remember, but I can't really do too much in the UK. I need some sun, and then booked that. I thought a little bit of seawater, a little bit of sun is exactly what I needed. Somehow I came home with literally 0 tan. I don't know how that happened. I've got no tan lines. I'm just as pale as I was when I left. That's classic, I feel like, for me. I am a lot more freckly, but that's pretty normal. And ironically, it was warmer in the UK while we were away than it was when we were in Crete, but I don't really mind about that. It was just so amazing to go and experience another country. I actually used to live in Cyprus, in the Greek side of Cyprus, and in a lot of ways it reminded me of those good memories, and I did miss that part of my life a little bit. And so it was really nice to be back, and some of the incredible food, which I know I didn't really film any of, but we all know how good the Greek food is. And yeah, it was just such a good experience. So yeah, I'm really happy that we went, and I'm happy that we're back. This video is totally random. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna film a few clips. Obviously there's not a huge amount of us talking, but it shows you a bit of an idea of what we got up to. And I think the highlight of the trip for me, I don't know actually, the gorge was beautiful. Richtis Gorge was stunning. I did really enjoy that, although I did at one point fall on my butt. I didn't get that on camera, but everything seems fine anyway with my back, so that was my main concern. My legs were shaking and I think I was in shock a little bit, but once I got in the waterfall, the cold water, everything was fine. So that was beautiful. I loved going out on the boat. We found that beautiful little bay, and we just put the anchor down, snorkeled. There wasn't a huge amount to see in the ocean, but we did see a turtle, which again I did not get on camera, but that was swimming in the ocean, not in the bay. And yeah, we just stayed there for about 2 hours, had some music on, had some cold drinks, and it was just beautiful. And no one else turned up until right at the very end. Another boat turned up from somewhere and they put their anchor down, but we were just about to leave anyway. So it was just perfect. So I'd say they were probably the highlights, and some of the beautiful little tavernas that we stopped off on the way. I also just love the attitude of the people. It's just so different. Literally, when I travel abroad anywhere, it's just so different to the UK. I know I say this a lot, I am English. What I mean by that is I was born in England, but I really haven't spent a huge amount of my life living in England, and I often don't feel very British. So I always really appreciate going to other cultures and seeing how they live their lives, and I really, really enjoy that. But anyway, I could probably just go on and it will bore everyone. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go and get a little bit more work done and finish off a few bits of laundry, because we all know that post-holiday laundry mountain that it creates. So I'm gonna go and do that, and I will see you guys very shortly in the next video.